Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Die Hard Forever, coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model as I continue to play catch up. Today I'll be doing a review on the Gemini Jet's Thailand Air next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9 aircraft featuring the split-tip winglets in their current livery scheme in a 1/200 scale model. I purchased this model from Easy Toys and their website address is www.easytoys.com. But first, before I go into details about this particular aircraft model, please allow me to share with you some information about the history of Thailand Air and how they actually came about. Thailand Air is actually a Thailand-based low-cost airline carrier that also operates with actual Thai partners as an associate subsidiary of its parent company, Lion Air, was actually founded on December 4, 2013 and officially commenced operations on that very same day as the airline's first inaugurated flight destination was from Bangkok's Mueang International Airport in Bangkok, Thailand to Chiang Mai International Airport in Chiang Mai, Thailand using the Boeing 737-900ER extended range jetliner aircraft. As the Thailand-based low-cost airline carrier Thailand Air also happens to be an affiliated incorporated part of the Lion Group, which also happens to be the actual owners of Lion Air as well. Whereas the corporate headquarters of Thailand Air is located at 8946 V BHD Ransik Road, which is located in the Dam Mueang district section of Bangkok, Thailand, while the airline's main hub and base of operations is located on the grounds of Bangkok Dam Mueang International Airport, which is located approximately 16.5 miles northeast of the Central District section of Bangkok, Thailand. That's also located in the Bangkok District section of Dam Mueang. As of July 2022, or at the time of this video review posting, Thailand Air currently flies to 50 destinations across Asia and Oceania with an operating fleet of 14 aircraft, which includes 12 Boeing 737s, in which 7 of those are the Boeing 737-800s, 2 of those are the Boeing 737-900ERs, and the remaining 3 are the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9s, including this one you're looking at here. And in addition to the 14 aircraft that currently operates in the Thailand Air fleet, the Thailand-based low-cost carrier also has unfulfilled orders for an additional 4 more aircraft, which includes 1 more next-generation Boeing 737 MAX 9 aircraft, and that aircraft, as we speak, is currently on back order and are awaiting delivery. Also, as of July 2022, or at the time of this video review posting, Thailand Air, along with its parent company, Lion Air, is actually one of 150 airlines in the world of aviation that currently operates as a certified 3-star airline carrier, according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine. Alright everyone, let's take a look at the front of the box here, and what you're looking at is the engraved gold Gemini 200 decal, the Thailand Air title as well as the airline's logo, the computer generated picture of the aircraft type, the 1/200 scale diecast model aircraft information, as well as the item number information you're looking at from the front of the box. Alright, now you're looking at the back of the box, and what you see is the engraved gold Gemini 200 decal, some more information there as well, the Boeing official licensed product decal, as well as the social media pages of Gemini Jets. You can pause and read that information if you like, but in the meantime, I'm going to keep this moving. Alright. Alright, now you're looking at the top of the box, and what you're looking at is the engraved gold Gemini 200 decal, the adult collectible model and warning information, as well as the item number information you see at the top of the box. Now you're looking at the bottom of the box, which is nothing more than a flap, as you see the flap button there, as well as the engraved gold Gemini 200 decal you see at the bottom of the box, which is nothing more than a flap. Alright, now you're looking at the left side of the box, and what you see is the engraved gold Gemini 200 decal, the 1/200 scale diecast model and item number information, the computer generated picture of the aircraft, as well as the aircraft type you see on the left side of the box. Alright, now you're looking at the right side of the box. It's pretty much the same information on the left side of the box I just showed you earlier on. Alright. Alright, now you're looking at the front of the box, but this time I got it laid down, and the reason is the flap that I showed you earlier right here. I'm going to flip this up and let you see inside of the box. That is the partial foam right there, which protect the model and all the accessories that came with this model. And you see that right there? That's the tripod stand. But like I said, I got an alternative stand. I'm not going to use that tripod stand. Like I told you, I'm done with them. All right. But I'm going to take this off and let you see what's inside inside of the packaging. Sorry about that. This is what's inside of the packaging. The actual aircraft model. I'm going to take that out right now. All right, now you're looking at the alternative model stand that I'm going to do the review with. It's pretty strong and sturdy. It's better than that tripod stand that actually came with the model, but I digress on that subject. But then you come up here, folks. You see the black padding on there, folks? The sole purpose of that black padding is that pad actually protects the model from being damaged or scratched when and if you decide you want to put your aircraft on this particular model stand, okay? All right, with all that information out of the way about the history of Thailand Air and how they actually came about, plus all the details here at the front of the box, as well as details at the back of the box, plus the packaging, plus the alternative model stand that came with the model. And with no further ado, everyone, here is the actual aircraft model out of the packaging box. Let's check it out. There it is, everyone. The Gemini Jets Thailand Air next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9 aircraft featuring the split-tip winglets in their current delivery scheme in a 1/200 scale model. All right, allow me to share some information with you about the Thailand Air's next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9 aircraft and how they became a part of their fleet. Thailand Air, which actually happens to be a subsidiary low-cost airline carrier of its parent company, Lion Air, officially became the launch customer of this particular aircraft type variant, the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9 aircraft, as Thailand Air officially took delivery of its first of 4 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9 aircraft variant that Lion Air had placed orders for, along with 201 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8s as part of a Boeing 737 MAX aircraft package deal that took place on February 12, 2012, and received their very first next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9 aircraft, which bears the registration ship number HS-LSH at a special delivery ceremony that was held at the Boeing Seattle Delivery Center facility at Boeing Field in Seattle, Washington on March 21st, 2018. Then fast forward 2 weeks later, that's when Thailand Air's very first inaugurated passenger revenue service flight on this particular aircraft actually took place, which was on April 2nd, 2018, and that's when Thailand Air officially began utilizing this aircraft when it flew from Bangkok's Mueang International Airport in Bangkok, Thailand, to Chiang Mai International Airport in Chiang Mai, Thailand, as Thailand Air Flight SL512, alternating with the Boeing 737-800s that's also utilized on this particular route, as the entire fleet of their next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9s are currently based and operates exclusively from the low-cost carrier's operating hub at Mueang International Airport in Bangkok, Thailand. Thailand Air's parent company, Lion Air, has ordered a total of 4 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9s to add to their fleet. And at the time of this video review posting, only 3 are currently operating in service, while the remaining 1 is currently on back order and are awaiting delivery, as this particular aircraft is primarily used on regional routes throughout Southeast Asia, as well as to destinations throughout Bangladesh, China, and India. Now let's talk about the livery scheme you see on this aircraft. This is the current livery scheme of low-cost carrier Thailand Air, which is actually similar to the airline's parent company subsidiary Lion Air, which has been the airline's official signature livery look since the airline was founded on December 4th, 2013. So, with all this information out of the way about this particular aircraft and how it became the launch customer and now it's part of their fleet, as well as the livery scheme you see on this aircraft model, with no further ado, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and allow me to show you all the details on this aircraft model. Shall we? Let's check it out. All right, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the port/left side. We're going to start at the front of the aircraft where you see the landing gears right here. The landing gear door featuring the partial registration ship number on that landing gear door, LSI. See the pitot tubes, the radome nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows. I'm going to give you a better visual view of those details later on in the model review. But between the cockpit windows and the L1 door is the Thai flag decal, which is this decal you're looking at right here. And this flag decal represents the country where Thailand Air currently operates from as one of the major flag carrier airlines for the country of Thailand. And then you see the Thailand titles right here at the front of the aircraft there as well. All right, now you're looking at the center of the aircraft, and underneath the wings, you got a side visual view of the outer landing bogey gears here on the side of the aircraft, including the landing gear door. But more importantly, you see these nice looking massive engines on here with the engine cones there as well. And these are the CFMI-LEAP Leading Edge Aviation Propulsion -1B turbofan type engines that are used on this particular Thailand Air next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9 aircraft, featuring the high-tech split-tip winglets. You also see the sawtooth pattern there. The sole purpose of that sawtooth pattern is for noise reduction and help improve fuel efficiency at the same time. You also see the engine lip there is realistic there as well. Now we're going to turn this aircraft model around. We're going to actually find out if the turbofan blades do spin on these engines. Let's check it out. All right, now you're looking at the front of the engines here on the port left side of the aircraft, where you see the engine strike / air deflectors right there. And now we're going to check out if the turbofan blades do spin. Yes, they do. Perfect. Awesome. And then there's the inboard landing light right there, as well as the front vision view of the outer landing bogey gears on this aircraft, include the landing gear struts, as well as the actual landing gear doors. All right, now you're looking at the front of the engines here on the starboard / right side of the aircraft, featuring the air deflector / engine strikes there as well. And do the fan blades spin over here as well? Yes, they do. Perfect. Then you see the inboard landing light right there, as well as the front visual view of the outer landing bogey gears on the side of the aircraft, which includes the landing gear struts, as well as the actual landing gear doors there as well. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft. We got a better visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the radome nose cone, the front nose landing gear door, the landing gear lights, as well as the front visual view of the front nose landing gears. All right, everyone, I'm still on the port side of the aircraft, and what you're looking at now is the airline's logo that's displayed on the engine column, which is this logo looking at right here. And this is the corporate logo of Thailand Air and the airline's parent company, Subsidiary, Lion Air, which actually resembles that of a lion's head along with a featured circle, as this particular logo can also be visibly seen inside of the upper part of the split tip winglet. I'm about to show you that right now. There, as well as on the tail fin of the aircraft. There as well. Okay. All right, we're still on the port side of the aircraft. And what you're looking at is the wingtip device, which is this little wingtip device you're looking at here. And this newly advanced high-tech wingtip device is actually called the split tip winglet. And the sole purpose of this wingtip device is to maximize lift and improve aerodynamics and fuel efficiency at the same time. The newly advanced split tip winglet is approximately 9 feet 6 inches high, and it actually resembles that of a three-way hybrid between a blended winglet, a wingtip fence, and a rake wingtip. And then there's the red navigation light sits right next to the split tip winglet wingtip device. All right, we're at the back of the aircraft here, and what you're looking at is the Lion Group decal, which is this decal here, the Lion Group decal right there. And the Lion Group is a privately owned airline holding company that was founded on the success of Lion Air sometime in 1999. As this group consists of several airlines from Southeast Asia, such as Lion Air, Wings Air, Batik Air, Malindo Air, as well as Thailand Air. Whereas the headquarters of the Lion Group is located at the Lion Air Tower, which is actually located in Jakarta, Indonesia. And then you come up here, right below the windows in the economy section right there is the actual registration ship number, HS-LSH, which is this right here. Registration ship number, HS-LSH. This aircraft is actually the second next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9 aircraft that actually entered the fleet of Thailand Air. And the first test flight on this aircraft took place on April 14, 2018 and was delivered to Lion Air's subsidiary low-cost carrier Thailand Air on April 27, 2018. However, this particular aircraft was ferried to an aircraft storage facility that's located on the grounds of Hong Nadim International Airport, which is located in Batam, Rio Islands, Indonesia on December 25, 2019, where this aircraft in particular currently remains stored up at as of July 2022 or at the time of this video review posting. Alright, we're still at the back of the aircraft, and above the windows there you see the Boeing 737 MAX 9 decal, which is this decal you're looking at here. As of July 2022, or at the time of this video review posting, Lion Air's subsidiary low-cost carrier Thailand Air is currently one of 7 airlines in the world of aviation, along with Aero Mexico, based out of Mexico City, Alaska Airlines, based out of Seattle, Washington, Copa Airlines, based out of Panama City, Panama, Fly Dubai, based out of Dubai United Arab Emirates, Turkish Airlines, based out of Istanbul, Turkey, and United Airlines, based out of Chicago Airlines, that also operate this particular aircraft, the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9 aircraft in their fleets as well. Alright, now you're looking at the tail fin of the aircraft with the airline's logo on there, as I mentioned earlier there. And then you see the little white paint strip on the edge of the tail fins of the aircraft there as well. And then you see the APU exhaust hole. Right there, ain't no hole, it's painted in there, unfortunately. And the strobe light sits next to the APU exhaust hole, as well as the entire aircraft from the rear view angle. Let's check it out. There it is. Awesome. Alright, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the starboard / right side, where you see the front nose landing gears, the landing gear struts, the landing gear door featuring the partial registration ship number on that landing gear door, LSI. See the pitot tubes, the radome nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit window, the Thai flag decal, the Thai Lion billboard title, the front bulk bin door, the inboard landing light right there, the CFMI, leading edge aviation propulsion 1B turbofan engines right here, featuring the sawtooth pattern in the engine cones right there, including the airline's logo right there, as well as the side vision view of the outer landing bogey gears, including the landing gear struts, as well as the actual landing gears as well. Alright, now you're looking at the newly advanced high-tech wingtip device, which is called the SplitTip wingtip device on this side of the aircraft here as well. And then there's the green navigation light that's painted next to the SplitTip wingtip device as well. Alright, now you're looking at the back of the aircraft, where you see the rear bulk bin door, the line group decal, the registration ship number, the Boeing 737 MAX 9 decal, the airlines, as well as the airline's logo that's painted on this tail fin of the aircraft, as well as the strobe light that sits on this side next to the APU exhaust hole as well. Alright, before I show you this aircraft model from the aerial bird's eye view, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in its entirety in full detail, please allow me to let you check out one feature, which is the rolling gear. So let's check that out. Oh, the model rolls pretty good. Okay, and then the model does tilt, as you see there, but unfortunately on this particular aircraft type model, 737 MAX 8s and the MAX 9s, the front nose gear does not swivel, but that's the only downside on this aircraft model, but it's all good. So with no further ado, let's check this aircraft model out from the aerial bird's eye view. Let's check it out. Alright, now you're looking at this aircraft model from the aerial bird's eye view, where we're going to start at the front of the aircraft, where you see the radome nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows. Then you see the Thai flag decal on both sides. And then we come up here on top, you see emergency escape hatch door number 1 and 2. You see the Thai line decals on both sides. You see the anti-collision beacon light, a high frequency antenna, the ADF antennas. Then you come up here, another high frequency antenna, and then emergency escape hatch door 3 and 4 right there, as well as the Boeing 737 MAX 9 decal. Then the vertical stabilizer, as known as the tail fin. And then there's the horizontal stabilizer, features a little black dot right there, as well as right there. Those little black dots, everyone, are actually called illuminator lights. And the sole purpose of those illuminator lights that it actually light up this tail fin here when it flies during nighttime. Now let's check out the engine and the wings from above. Let's start with the engines first. See the engines right there. Then you come over to the wing walkway, as well as the flaps, slats, ailerons, spoilers, what have you. The registration ship number, as well as the upper part of the split tip winglet featuring the airline's logo you see displayed there. Now let's check out over here. The engine's there, as well as the top of the wings featuring the wing walkway, as well as the flaps, slats, ailerons, spoilers, what have you, as well as the upper part of the split tip winglet featuring the airline's logo on this side here as well. All right, now you're looking at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model. We're going to start at the front there as well, where you see the radome nose cone, see the front nose landing gear door, as well as the front nose landing gear. And then we slide up it this way, you see the high frequency antenna there. Then we come up this way, you see the hole where the model stand goes in at, anti-collision beacon light, a couple of high frequency antennas there, the Gemini JIS logo, the pressure relief valve, the tail skid bumper. The sole purpose of the tail skid bumper that it helps prevent the aircraft being damaged when it takes off or land at a certain angle. Then the APU housing doors, as well as the undercarriage view of the horizontal stabilizers there. And then looking at the gears right here. Then the engines, as well as the wings underneath, which includes the flaps, slats, ailerons, spoilers, what have you. Registration ship number, as well as the lower part of the split tip winglet you see there. Now let's check out over here. The gears, the engines, as well as the wings underneath, which includes the flaps, slats, ailerons, spoilers, what have you, as well as the lower part of the split tip wing on this side of the aircraft as well. All right, since I show you this aircraft model from the aerial bird's eye view, as well as the undercarriage belly view in its entirety in full detail, now I'm going to put it on that alternative model stand I mentioned earlier, instead of the tripod one that came with the model. So with no further ado, everyone, here is the model on the stand. Let's check it out. Okay, finally got this model on this alternative model stand, and it's holding up pretty good as you see it being displayed in the takeoff landing position. Now I'm going to let this model rotate in a clockwise rotation as you look at it from the port side. You're looking at it here, the tail cam angle, the starboard side, the front of the aircraft, and back to the port side again. Let's check it out. All right, and since this particular aircraft model does not have no gear replacement doors, I'm going to go ahead and take this model off the stand, and I'm going ahead and wrap up this model review, okay? All right, let's talk about the seating configuration. Lion Air's subsidiary low-cost carrier, Thailand Air's next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9 aircraft seats 220 passengers in a single class configured cabin layout. Here's the breakdown area from rows 1 to 39, which will be from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You have 220 economy class seats. And finally, in addition to Chiang Mai, Thailand, as the official inaugurated flight destination for this particular aircraft, Lion Air's subsidiary low-cost carrier, Thailand Air, currently employs this aircraft or had previously utilized this aircraft, the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9 aircraft, on routes from Bangkok's Mueang International Airport in Bangkok, Thailand, to destinations such as Guangzhou, China, Hon Yat, Thailand, Jakarta, Indonesia, Jinan, China, and Singapore, Changi. Those are the routes. Well, everyone, this will conclude this model review. I'd like to know if you got this model or you plan on getting. This model is still available to a lot of dealers. Snatch it up while you can. I highly recommend it. So with that said, please take care. God bless. Stay tuned. There's more model content coming. Peace.